All right. About to kick things off. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the show.
Well, were you live on TikTok?
TikTok, yeah.
I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind.
Yeah, I like to do live on TikTok. I get a lot more interaction, a lot more people responding, all that shit. So, you know what I mean?
I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud.
Anything controversial, they kicking that shit, bro. Anything controversial, they not trying to have, like, I don't know. They censor a lot of shit. They let a lot of shit slide, but they censor a lot of shit as well. All right, here we go.
Okay.
And we are back with another episode of the Dope Individuals Only podcast. I'm Eric, the host. I'm up here with another dope individual. Please introduce yourself.
Y'all know Sticky Money, Mr. We Live TV, Tim Foster, however you know me.
Hey, I got another Allentown legend up here, man. Yo, I want to thank you for making the time to come up here, be part of the show, be part of the community I'm trying to build. You know what I mean?
Thank you for having me.
For everybody who's watching or who's listening and don't know who you are, give them a little bit of background into who Tim Foster, Sticky Money is. I mean, Mr. We Live TV.
So yeah, Tim Foster, Sticky Money, Mr. We Live TV, whatever. I'm a videographer. My company is We Live TV Productions. We've been working out of Allentown for I want to say 13 years now.
Damn.
Yeah, 13 years.
You've been doing that shit for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
You was doing that shit before I even started rapping at 60s.
I ain't gonna front though. Like I'm when we first started, you know how it goes. In the first couple of years, we wasn't even really like on. Like we was doing it a lot, but like I feel like it's now that I'm older, I know more of the professional side behind it. So it's like back then we wasn't doing none of that shit. Like we was just shooting videos.
Shooting videos.
Yeah, shooting videos. A lot of them joints was for free, like $20 and stuff like that. So it's like it wasn't even. It was just to get the content out, just to make sure that it's there, because I just always knew, like, I don't know, the story tells itself if you have enough pages. So it's like, let's just keep putting these things out so that
over time, when you get to look at this collection we done built up, now you see all the work that we put in, what we was trying to do. So how'd you even get into the videography? Because I know you rap, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if you make beats or anything like that, but how'd you end up behind the camera?
Really, my graduation project at Allen, I picked you know, they give you like a list of things to pick from and what to do.
Yeah.
One of them was like, tell your experience in Allen. And at the time, my teacher from Allen, she did like a project with us, but she showed us how to use a MacBook. Like she showed us how to use GarageBand and not Final Cut, GarageBand and iMovie.
Okay.
And the two programs, she told us that, like, it was like a little project.
Fuck around with them, figure it out.
Just messing around with them. And then I'm like, yo, I think I want to do something like that for my grad project. And like, at the time, it's like 2010, so like Smack DVDs was kind of still in, like the whole YouTube recap thing was kind of a big thing at the time. So I was like, I want to do something like that, but for my grad project. So
he said, I'm a hood this bitch out.
Yeah, so I remember at the time, I used that like as an excuse to skip class. Like me and my mans would like walk around for days just being like, nah, we're getting footage for my grad project. I mean, we was, because it turned into a dope grad project, but at the time we were like, man, look, I get to walk around with a camera and not go to class.
Yeah, nigga, this shit's a double whammy for your boy.
But that wasn't even like rap. That was just like for the project. I thought it was dope. So then fast forward like a month or two, I got into a situation, got locked up, and I ended up I got bailed out and was able to come home like a week before graduation.
Oh shit.
So I had to come home, bang my finals out. Like I think the same day I think we did all my finals. I started them in jail, and then when I got out, I want to say they kind of tried to make me start them all over again, but I'm like, nah, I already did.
Niggas is not spinning the block on no work.
Just let me finish the rest, and so we figured that out. But then after that, it's just sitting at home with nothing to do. It's like I'm fresh out of jail. The block is dead. I can't go back to the block. There's no money in that. We always rap. At the time, I think Jack 9 was like the biggest one out here.
Shout to Jack 9.
It was like Jack 9, like L Money, and I want to say there was one more person, but he wasn't like, he was more of like a interviewer.
It was Jay Nuno, something like that. Jay Nino.
Oh, I think Tug might have been doing videos. I don't know though. I think Tug was. I could be wrong, but I think Tug was more Bethlehem at the time. Like, even though he still is now.
I remember. That's Tug McGraw.
I think, yeah, yeah. Yo, look, Facebook names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers do not put their real information out there, so we might be talking about the same nigga.
I know Tug does videos, and he has done videos way before too. So I want to say, that's just his Facebook name. Yeah, Tug does videos too. Okay, so he definitely was doing videos back then. But as far as for what I knew in my reach was either Jack or at the time I didn't even know L Money like that. Like, and L Money was already doing his own thing, like in Philly and shit. He was doing shit with, like, I think what's his name? Cicero, I think was his name.
That sounds familiar.
He was doing like work like that and like club work. So like as far as the music video wise, all I knew at the time was Jack 9. And I didn't have Jack 9 money. And Jack 9 was starting up his damn self at the time in a sense as far as the video. So it was just like, I think I know how to do this. Like, so I remember how to use a program from school. We took the actual laptop. Me and Quill took the laptop.
Yo, that's so crazy, nigga. I took one of them laptops home too.
No. We didn't take the laptop.
Oh, I took one. I stole the charger. That's what it was.
No, so I skipped an important part. And my English teacher, I always gotta shout her out now because I'm grown. My English teacher, Miss Cootie, Miss Williams, I think her name is now.
Okay.
She believed in me, and back when I graduated, because her and my family got like real close. Like her and my mom are cool. Like.
That's what's up.
It's like a family type thing. So for graduation, she bought me one of the laptops that was at the school at the time, them white ones.
Yeah.
She bought me one as a thing. She was like, yo, I seen you doing a lot of stuff as far as like
poured
music
into
wise.
that
Yeah.
shit.
She's like, yo, I want you to continue doing that while you're out of school. So now I'm at home. Like I said, the block's dead. I'm just with this laptop on like World Star, whatever was popping at the time to search through things. And then we're recording at my man's crib, just like as we always made music. We made music since we was kids, since we was like 5, 6, 7, 8, up and up. We always made music. But it got to the point where my man's had his own little studio, so we just recording over there. Me and Quill did a song. I think Quill was still going back to school. I graduated. But during the summer, we did a song. And we like, we gotta get a music video for this. And I'm like, yo, I think I know how to do this.
I can do this shit.
And he's like, you sure? I'm like, nah, I really think. I'm like, yo, let's just try it out. He come to my house one day. I get the laptop I have, and we're cropping it up on like cars and on porches, and we're just standing in front of him doing a bunch of scenes. And then I went home that night and
cut it up.
Cut it up how I did the graduation thing. And at the time, it was like, to our school, it blew everybody's mind. They're like, yo,
it's a music. That shit probably wasn't stable, none of that shit.
If you look at it now, the lighting is horrible. Like, the transitions is horrible. It takes too long to cut from certain scenes. Sometimes it cuts too fast.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it was a horrible video, but at the time, like, our people around us loved it. And then it just felt so dope for people to know, like, that we did this. Like, all this was us. Like, we recorded the song ourselves. We edited the song ourselves. We shot the video ourselves. I think Quill even sat me a couple of, like an hour or two when I was editing. And he went home. I hit him up in the morning. Yo, I think the video's done. Sent it. And we was like, yo, that shit is fire. And
off to the races.
Yeah, and then after that, it was kind of really just like, I bet I know how to do this. Now let's just keep evolving.
Why y'all ain't keep it within the group y'all had? It sounded like you had like a little team. You know what I mean? Why y'all ain't keep it in?
No, technically we still are. The whole because Quill was always just a good friend from school. Like that's the bro. I love the bro. Shout out the bro. But
shout out.
At the time, we was just like we're still close. But at the time, we were still in school, so we were chilling a lot more. We had a lot more free time. So but it was already me, Pop, and Nixon. We already had our crew. So Quill was just like, he was kind of like an extension a little bit because like I don't think at the time like Nixon and all them really knew Quill. I knew Quill from school, so Quill was just like nah, that's my homie. He nice. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
So it was just one of them type of things. Like, am I allowed to cuss? I don't even know.
Nah, you're allowed to cuss.
Okay, yeah.
This is my show. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, I'm here dropping F-bombs, but yeah. So Quill was just like I guess he would just say like a little somewhat of an I don't want to say an expansion because he was never really like LDB, but if you would ask him, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't deny it. Like I'm not. Like, that's my family. Like I'm not like the group, but now it's my family. I don't got no problem. Like
that's what's up. How do you go from doing that, just making shit with your boys, to actually branching out, starting to build like clientele and trying to build the name and things like that? Like when does that kick in where you're like, all right, I'm gonna take this a little bit serious?
I think that first year I kind of felt like that too, but at that, I'm not gonna lie, my first like year, probably 2 years, a lot of them videos you see was all free, like all free. Like,
motherfuckers just having fun, with
I'm
the
having
art.
Fun. I'm experimenting. I'm trying to figure out how to get it right. And I'm not gonna lie, at the time I'm like, I don't know if I can charge people because like you had people like Jack 9 now. Jack 9 was producing good videos for that time period.
Really early, yeah.
For that time. So it's like, yo, I know my shit not competing with him. So like, but if you want a video, holla at me. I'm trying to get my name up. I remember going to clubs with the camera paying to get in the club, and then be like, yo, I can bring my camera into. They're like, yeah,
that's what's up.
So like a lot of them.
I was gonna ask too, because I know there's people out there today that's trying to kind of get their foot in the door, whether it be like videography, photography, whatever. I was gonna ask too, like being somebody who started literally from the bottom, because I've watched the videos progress over the years. You've even shot a couple for me as well, shit like that. So what do you say to the people trying to get their foot in the door? How, like, you know, how do they get there? Because you're saying, I did some of the bitches for free just trying to get the name up. So, you know, is there anything else you would offer to people that could be helpful?
My main thing that I tell people is like, yo, you just you have to want to do it. It's always my main thing. Like, I remember I used to tell people that, and they used to think I was like curving them. They're like, yo, I want to do videos. Teach me to do videos. I'm like, first of all, you have to want to do videos. Right. Because as much as I love doing this, there's still some days where just don't feel like doing no videos, but you got to still want to do it. Like, for instance, starting off, like, I wanted some money, but it's like I just knew I had to build my worth up first. Right. But this is what I want to do. So this is the sacrifice I got to make right now. So just be willing to make that sacrifice and believe in yourself and wanting to do it. Because I also, along these years, I've seen a lot of people buy a bunch of equipment and everything and give up in 4 months. It's like, you didn't really want to do that. You just thought it was a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah, you thought, oh, downtown full of rappers.
Yeah. You thought I'm just gonna buy a bunch of equipment, and it's like, nah, bro, it's deeper than that. Like,
this shit is a lot more complicated. I was one of those people that I built my own studio, my mom's crib. I got my own cameras. Yeah,
so you understand. I mean? You know, like, yo, it's way deeper than just buying and stuff.
And like how much time I done spent in that basement just trying to learn how to operate systems.
Yeah, how to set it up right. And, it's deeper than
the whole
that,
mixing and truly not only having fun with it, but also producing something that people are gonna want to come back to. Because motherfuckers will show love, but if you're not giving them a quality product,
exactly,
why should people buy?
Exactly. Especially when it comes to like music and stuff like this, because this is art at the end of the day. So why do I want to buy a crappy piece of art? Like, I'm cool.
Yeah, like, you ain't getting my fucking money. I'll tell you that much, nigga. That's dope though that you stuck with it for all these years. What has this whole process taught you from where you began to where you are now, as far as has it taught you anything valuable that you could use towards life, is what I'm trying to ask. You know what I mean? How does your work translate to life?
I guess one way I could probably sum it up maybe is to cherish life. And I'm about to break down why I say like this, because working with people, and like I do a lot of parties and stuff like that. So just capturing some of these special moments with people and stuff like that, sending them the videos, pictures or whatever, and they're like, yo, I was crying when I watched it, or I love this picture, or even walking to people's house and I see a picture I took with somebody blown up, like boom. So capturing moments with family, and then thinking at times like, yo, sometimes I work too much. I need to go capture some of my own memories with my family. Yeah. Like, so it's like kind of one of them yin and yang things. That's the thing I learned, is to cherish family, to cherish memories. I guess
through work, like, it gives you an opportunity to kind of put it all into perspective. Yeah. How does that make you feel when you walk in somebody's shit and you do see a picture that you took and it's blown up? Like, how does that make you feel? Like, as the artist, you know.
I be hype. I ain't gonna. I be hype. Sometimes I don't say nothing. Like, I'm like, oh, that's a dope picture. Or I make a joke, or like a lot of times I remember like my sister when she moved in her new crib, and I walked in there one time. She had a picture I took blown up. And when I walked in, she's like, yeah, you peep that. Like they'll point it out to me. And I'm like, oh, shit, word, good luck.
I took that shit. Yeah.
And that too, like, you know, when I watch some videos I do for people, like if we was to put like a video on your TV, I'm going to watch it like I've never seen it before, because I'm so used to editing on my computer. Right. So I've never really seen it from this angle and this lighting and this. Yeah. So it's like, to me, it's a whole new video.
Now you get to be the observer instead of the creator.
Exactly.
That's what's up. I know, like, when I go into places, like with my uncle's he's an artist, but he draws, he paints or whatever, but he got a couple murals around the town, and I've seen the way that he is, or like when he hasn't been in a spot. I remember once he did a barbershop like in the early 2000s. He walked in and the artwork was still there a couple years ago. And he's sitting there, he's like, yo, I remember, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was multiple new people that moved into this place, and this work is still there.
Yeah, nobody changed it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that gotta be a bittersweet feeling. I haven't done anything to the point where like my work is on anybody's walls yet, but I can only imagine when that day come, bro.
It'll come. And for real, you might not even know, man. You might not even know the fan or the. I don't like saying fan. You don't even know the supporter of what you're doing that might have one of your album covers printed out or something. I might have a picture. Like,
you mean like the impact of what you're doing?
Yeah, you never really know. Like, you never, because like even now, like I'm pretty sure there's people that don't even know that I mess with them that much in a sense. Like I got some CDs at home from years ago from artists. Like, yeah, I bought one of your
original tapes, nigga.
Like, and it's in my crib not on display, but it's right there. Like people can see it. So it's like you never know, man. Somebody might have a E-Rod thing about something.
That'd be fire.
You never know, man.
That'd be fire. So what's next for you? I know you still doing the music. I know you still rapping. I know you. We talked about that before we cut the camera on. I actually want to talk about that a little bit. So. Are you more passionate about the videography or the actual music?
I might sound cliche saying this, but I'm gonna say both. I think that's why we're able to move at the rate we're moving right now. It's like because I love music, but right now videos is paying the thing. But then also too, I love creating videos, like because I just love being a part of the music. Like even like with some songs, like. The funny question people always ask me, like, you ever turn somebody down that was whack? It's like,
I was going to ask you that.
It's like me personally now because this video might be able to make this song hot.
Yeah, he might be whack to me, but somebody might be listening to this
somebody
shit.
might be listening to it. Like, and I just know, too, like, there's a lot of songs that even, like, are from good artists that you'll see it originally. The first time you seen it, heard it was with the video and all that. So, like, oh, this is dope. Then you hear it by itself in a car. You're like, this one kind of got the same energy the video has.
It's kind of mid.
Yeah, you're like, this ain't what I... So that's why I look at it like that. Like I know I can always somehow possibly make your video pop. So I ain't turning nobody down for that.
I feel you. I feel you.
But I guess if I had to pick music, but like I said, I feel like that leads so much into the music videos that it's like that's why I would say both because it's like I love music. So like even if I can help bring this song to life, like I just like seeing potential in things. Like
have you ever went through a period of your life where you weren't working when you weren't doing videography work and weren't working on your own music? Have you ever went through a period of your life like that? Or this has been something that's always been consistent? And I'm asking that before you answer because I myself am a creative as well. You know what I mean? We up here on my podcast. Like I said, I done rap. You shot music videos for me, all types of shit. But I've realized that every single time I'm in a place in my life where I'm not in a space where I can create, nigga, I'm miserable.
I hear that.
I'm miserable. Like I don't know how else to say. I think I'm miserable. Like don't talk to me. Don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's funny that you said it was off with the races because that's really how it's been since I just all the time. Like that to me, like this shit is like second nature to me now. Like when people come to my house, like you can come to my house today and we be chilling, whatever, drinking, and we're mostly gonna be in my little office space, whatever. But my computer's gonna be up and running. I'm gonna have a picture up. I'm gonna have a video up, editing and talking. You know, to me, it's just like second nature now.
Yeah.
Like, I probably should take more breaks. That's one of the big things I've been learning this year. Is like I said, like just like cherishing the memories. Is like there's times now where I realize like, yeah, I could keep working, but this memory with my family, or this time my family is a little more important than that right now. Like,
so are there other ways that you're kind of taking yourself out of that space of like grind and take a second to smell the roses? Like how else are you doing that? And what made you want to do that? I mean, other than walking in people's houses and capturing their moments for them and then being able to reflect on it, like, is there any other influences that made you like, hold on?
I think it's really just life, man. We're getting older. I'm watching like my older family members pass away, like even just seeing friends pass away and just seeing like you can't tell me there ain't some weeks or days where you're like, yo, this week flew. Like, where did the time go? Like, what the hell? Like, I ain't seen my girl in 7 days. What? And we live together.
Right.
Like what the hell?
No meaningful conversations.
Yeah,
it's just
nothing. It's just
kiss
flew,
in bed
right?
and back at
like,
it.
I think it's really this like stuff like that where it's like, yo, I need to really like start cherishing these times that I have with people left. Like, we're just like, yo, we gotta start doing more things. Like, I mean, yeah, I could get this video done tonight, but I might want to watch a movie with my girl. Just to spend that time. We ain't like you said, we ain't have a meaningful conversation in 3 days. Let me sit down and get this conversation going.
That's probably the biggest thing I realized, like going through the motions of life is like you said, how everything kind of just like blends into like the days even blur sometimes. Where like my wife would be like, "Yo, it's Tuesday." I'm like, I could have sworn it was Thursday.
Exactly.
Yo. Like like it feel like you walk out the house and it feels like a Monday and it's Wednesday and it's
it's like, yo, it's the 18th. You're like, what? It was
what?
the 6th yesterday.
Yeah,
like, wait a minute.
It be like that for me. And then when you got kids and you throw all that shit on top of each other.
I can only imagine with the kids, yo.
I was gonna say, do you have kids?
Nah, I don't got no kids. I got like nieces and nephews though, and I feel like I play like a pretty valuable role in their life. So it's like I don't got no kids. I want some, but I don't having
You ain't got none yet.
Yeah,
I think the
so that's why I'm saying. I just meant to say that because that's what I can only imagine with kids. Because like I play my little role in their lives, and I be stressed out sometimes. So I can only imagine on like a daily like what
basis. This is your reality on a daily basis. Sometimes, yo, we get home, we get up at 5:45 in the morning every day, 5 days a week. And sometimes, like, we're getting better with, like, leaving work at work and things like that. And we're finding finally starting to get over the hump from, like, the pandemic of finding, like, quality people. Mm-hmm. But there's still days where we get up at 5:45 and we there till 7 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we come home. You know what I mean? My kids go to the daycare after school and things like that. But we get home and it's like, yes, we're home. And now, you know, they're ready to cut loose and enjoy being home and they want to play. And for me, it's like, yo, get the fuck out of my face,
like, you don't go in your room with that shit. Like,
yo, y'all got TVs, video games, toys, coloring tools. Y'all better go find something to do that don't include me.
Word, that's what I always laugh about. I say, yo, I love nieces and nephews. You can give them back. I got all the fun in the world. And once I'm, all right, look come pick this nigga up. Come pick his ass up.
It's too much. It's too much right now. So, you know, that's always one of the things. Like, I love having people that have no kids that come up here and then they get to talk about their nieces and nephews or whatever, depending on their age. It might be their grandkids, shit like that. Like, yo, it's a total different reality for some people. Even, you know, it's really easy to think that everybody got the same problems, but like motherfuckers is really living total different lives.
You want to go home?
You want to go?
I'll call her right now.
Yeah, I'll FaceTime them.
You having fun playing Xbox, right? You going right now.
Yeah, nigga, I want my controller back.
Like that ass.
So like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You talked about the growth in the music and the videography, also, you know, becoming more conscious of, oh shit, I'm actually here right now with my lady, with my mom, with my nieces and nephews. Let me focus on this right now. So what do you see in 5 years?
I mean, maybe this might sound selfish, but I see myself being wealthy.
Be selfish.
And not even like money wise. I just mean wealthy as far as like with health, with my mind, with my family, with bills being paid on time.
Facts.
Just like I see it like that because I've realized like when a lot of artists and stuff get asked this question, like I'm gonna be on a yacht and I'm gonna be in Cancun, and it's like, but if that's what makes you happy, go for it. But like to me, like in 5 years, I really see myself as being like wealthy, as being like learning how to balance that time between work and my family, how to be able to leave work at home and come home and strictly have fun, or being able to deny gigs because it's like, yo, now I'm doing something with my family, like,
right? Because it's like just having the flexibility,
having that where it's like, yo, like this, like I said, even my mind is right. So it's like, because even now, like even though I take time with my family, sometimes I'll be late up with my chick. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I should be editing that video.
I feel like that shit. You start feeling guilty for not working, but then you get up to go work, and she like, hold on, where you going? You're like, now you feel guilty about that.
And like I was talking earlier too with all the videographers out here now. Like I'll be cuddled up with her and just happen to scroll on Facebook for 5 seconds. See somebody post a hot ass clip of, I'm like, oh no, I gotta get back to the grind. Yeah, they trying to take my spot. I gotta get up. Hell no. Like,
that's the hip hop competitive nature shit. Like, where it's like, you know, I could do this shit too. Let niggas know.
Yeah.
Now I respect that though, because especially I'm glad you said be wealthy, and then you said not even in terms of money, because anytime you hear wealth, we're talking about generational wealth, or you know, just being wealthy. It like. In your life, exactly. You know, like, in your existence and shit like that. But people never really, we all like to say health is wealth, but people don't really think like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't exercise regularly. Motherfuckers ain't meditating, walking, you know, going out for walks. You know what I'm saying? So to hear you say like not just in monetary value, I want to be wealthy. That's a huge takeaway from this, because motherfucker, I think we all like to say, you know, I'm trying not to get lost in the mix, but to hear that, bro, it actually does sound like you really tapped into something different. When do you think the mindset change happened? Like as far as like just getting to that space where it's like, all right, these things aren't as important. Because I want to hammer this home, because we're all in that stage, especially like with the way the country is. Everything's fucking crazy expensive. You know, jobs still don't pay as much as they probably should in many cases. Motherfuckers got their parents is getting older, things like that. So
I really think it's a combination of like everything you just said. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta think how old I am right now. I'm 32 right now. I had to think for a second.
There's the blending of the days.
Like, all right, so yeah, like I'm 32 right now. Even though I know a lot of people probably hearing that like you're real young, but you also too the generation and the times we're growing up in, like where stuff is going really fast, like really really fast, like especially with the internet and all that. So it's really just seeing all that and noticing like where some people are falling at from all this fast motion.
Right.
So it's like that. All that's not important. Like it's just like slow down. Sometimes just really slow down and just smell the roses. Have a good time. Like do
you meditate and shit like that or no?
I don't. I don't.
Yo, that noise is crazy.
I don't. But do you count like riding home without the music meditation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would consider that. It's hard to ride. Motherfuckers do not like silence. That shit's uncomfortable for people, bro.
I'm like.
That shit's uncomfortable for people to hear nothing and just be alone with your thoughts. Bro, that shit drives people crazy.
I don't know why. Like I think once again getting older, I guess I love that shit. There's times I get in a car from a shoot and it's a 30-minute, 40-minute drive home and I'm quiet the whole ride, just like. And it's not like I'm drained or nothing, but it's like I'm cooling my thoughts.
Yeah,
like,
just processing.
I'm planning my tomorrow route. What am I gonna do when I get home? Oh shit, I forgot my girl told me to get milk. I gotta go get milk real quick. Like I'm just getting everything.
Yeah, trying to get all this shit organized.
I love stuff. So I guess in a sense, yeah, like because one thing I really got big on now too is like turning the TV off when I go to sleep. It sounds like a dumb thing, but like I know a lot of people that sleep with the TV on, and I used to be the same way. Like I'd spend 30 minutes finding a good ass movie and then roll over and go to sleep once I find it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm guilty of that shit. I turn on my show knowing I want to finish this shit. Knowing and just to
doze
right the fuck off.
So now at night when I get in bed, like when I know I'm about to like lay down and I'll turn the TV off and legit just like sit in the darkness and just like till I fall asleep.
That takes discipline, like, bro. That takes discipline. That not only just turning off the TV, just not even picking up your phone in that time.
Yeah.
Because that was I didn't do the TV just yet. I'm getting better with the TV. I don't sleep with it every night, but sometimes I do. Fuck it. Yeah. But the cell phone was huge, bro. I'll lay there for fucking 30 minutes just scrolling. I remember the one day I ran past this video. It was like you need it. He was coming at me.
You in a rabbit hole before you know. You're like, what?
Bro, dude was coming at me. He's like, look at you. You're probably scrolling for 30. It felt like watching them fucking
the Everest
commercial. That's what it felt like, bro. I was like, yo, this
sitting on the couch doing that.
My neck, bro. I was like, but I took an offense. I changed something about myself last year. I was like, if something offends me, I'm gonna try to take my feelings out of it and truly understand and truly try to dissect why I'm even bothered by this shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, we get bothered by shit because that shit's true.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
absolutely. And when I was able to put all that in perspective, bro, I don't even once I put my phone on the side of the bed, that shit's there. Like unless like I get a phone call or something really important, bro, that shit's staying there, dog. Word. Because I'll scroll. I got a question, as you can. Even though you probably don't even believe it. Actually, we're not close to the hour yet. I'm looking at like where the outro music is, but we're not close to the hour yet. We're a little bit. We got about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So I got a question. I like to ask people one weird question. So this isn't a weird question though.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to that. I just realized I'm like, I got 10 minutes. I don't need to ask him this shit right now. Okay. So what's something you like doing or learning about that really nobody knows?
I think a lot of people don't know. I collect like figures. I collect like action figures and like
Marvel, DC.
I got a wide selection, but my biggest thing is like wrestling figures. I collect
that's
like
cool
wrestling
as fuck.
Figures. Like
that's cool. That's some childhood love shit. He about to pull up a picture.
I want to show you. I got a page that nobody probably knows about.
That's fire, bro. My uncle's 46 years old. He got fucking like damn near every X-Men action figure you could possibly look at.
I just started this page.
Oh, my man got him set up.
But look at the lighting.
The lighting's official on this shit.
Let me move it. It's like
nigga got it. Hey, that's fire,
but
bro.
Like, yeah, I'm into like toy photography and collection, so I guess that's one thing. Like a lot of people, like my friends know, but like I remember one time I posted one like. Cause like it's hard. Like I'm old school. It's hard for me working 2 Instagram pages. That's like every time I'm posting shit that's supposed to go on one page, and I'm like, I posted a toy one time on like the wrong page, and somebody come like, you collect toys? You collect?
Oh shit! Nigga say he's on to me.
Yo, they caught me, yo.
Yo, that's funny. Yo, that's cool as fuck though, and I love asking that shit because like. Motherfuckers really don't be knowing each other as well as motherfuckers think they know each other. I had my boy Abu came up here the one time and he started talking about pigeons. And I'm thinking he's gonna tell me a Michael, like who is it? Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson's story. He's like, nah. He's like, yo. He starts telling me all these fucking cool ass details about pigeons. He's like, yeah, man, they be.
Never know,
he's like, yo, they do races in Africa and they fucking send the pigeons out and they put like trackers on them and they make them fly to an equal distance and back. Yo, I was like, bro. He's like, yo, this shit's big, bro. This shit's big in Africa. Yo. I'm sitting there. Nigga,
and that's funny too, because I do a lot of toy conventions. So like I be going and I be seeing a lot of people that you wouldn't think to be there. They're like, yeah, I love this shit. And I'm like, oh, me too. Like,
motherfuckers do not know each other, bro.
Yo, for real, yo.
People you think you've known your entire life. You know what I'm saying? That's cool as shit. And the photography is fire, bro. If you can, please send me that.
I got you. I got you.
I'm gonna make sure for everybody watching, man. I'm gonna make sure I got all the links for y'all, including his toy photography page and shit. That's fire, bro.
Yeah,
so how many do you have?
Yo, I have like a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas, I have like
a lot.
Like we talking about like a couple hundred. Like
I have like a lot. I remember like a couple people I know, they were trying to joke like, oh, I got more. I'm like, nah, bro, you don't even understand. Like,
damn. I know people that got comic books. They do action figures.
Do I have? I don't even know if I have a latest picture of like my thing.
That lighting was fire, bro. I was not expecting the lighting and shit.
Yeah,
my man was standing up like this.
Because I be following. That's another thing. A weird thing. I want to get into. I think it's called stock motion.
Stop.
It's like the
where you keep moving, like where you move it, you take.
Yeah, so you gotta do picture by picture of the figure moving, and you put it together, and it's like
I've seen that shit where like Blade, nigga sliced up it made it look like Blade carved a pumpkin.
Fire. See what I'm saying? I want to get into stuff like that. Definitely want to get
that shit looks mad tedious. I also seen one. It was of a Kobe Bryant where he was like fading away. Nigga turned around, hit the jumper and shit.
I don't think I got a new one.
Hey man,
I haven't taken a picture of my stock in a minute.
Like he gonna go home and get his potato.
I'm gonna send you a picture when I get home. Yo, look, this what I got, yo.
Yo, that's funny, man,
well,
and that's
like
dope
too.
Sneak
peek. This is not even a sneak peek, but this is like from beginning of the year. I can't even find it.
For all of you guys watching, thank you for watching and being here for the show. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all follow the show. Make sure y'all follow my man Mr. We Live TV. All right. And the last question I had, and this is the weird one before we get ready to close up shop. So what's the weirdest shit you do? I'll go first. This is till this very day. I've been with my wife for 12 years, bro. Anybody that's like truly close to me knows this shit about me, but outside of that, like nobody knows. Bro, I get butt naked when I take a shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. Damn, I don't even know.
Yo, that's probably the weirdest thing about mommy. I remember the one time. So I'll tell you
the first time I heard that.
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
First of all, it's comfortable as fuck. If you shit with clothes on, bro, grow up. All right, we'll start there. Second of all, I'll tell you the backstory how we even got to down this fucking long ass rabbit hole, because it wasn't always like this.
Because when you say that, I think of the boy from like what is Breaking Bad? The dude's always taking his suit off mad neatly.
His underwear.
I think you doing that. Like you taking the whole clothes off mad neatly just to take his shit. Like,
that's funny. Nah, nigga, them shits be at my feet. right in front of it.
No, right.
Yo, so there was one time, right? I don't know how old. I might have been like 8, 9 years old. But I used to wear, back in the early 2000s, we used to wear big clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God.
I got a shirt on that's damn near double my size at 8 years old. Bro, I ran upstairs. Fucking, my stomach was bubbling. Run up the steps. I get to the bathroom. And as soon as I sit down, bro, shit start flying.
Right on the shirt.
Bro, nah, nigga, the shirt fell in the water. I ain't know, and I shit all over it after it sat in the water, bro. And that shit gave me PTSD.
Yeah, I hear that.
So
damn.
I started with taking off the shirt. and I'll just like leave my pants on my ankles or something like that.
Yo.
And ultimately, bro, I was like, you know what? I think I could stretch out a little bit more, bro. And
I'm trying to think. Now. I don't know. I don't know. I guess what can avoid? Maybe like
weird.
I think when I do like this, like I don't know. I itch my nose like that, and my girl hates that shit. Like. Cause it makes like a noise. Yeah, she hates that shit. Like, yo, why do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's just the way I itch my nose. Like, I don't fucking know.
Hold on.
Like,
does your girl watch ASMR?
American Horror Story.
No. Okay, that's where like people like talk in the microphone.
Oh no. Okay.
No.
I thought you was just giving me an appreciation. That's what I'm trying to put together on my American Horror.
No. That's where motherfuckers talking to Mike and they're just like, can you hear my voice? And you're like, you can hear like the lips like separated.
I hope she don't watch that. She
Bro,
might though. She watches a lot of
That's
TikTok.
a woman thing. Like my wife be doing that shit to fall asleep sometimes. But then you do shit like that, right? Like my daughter, she likes to rub her eyes, and sometimes you can hear like from the moisture.
Oh my god.
And my wife hates that shit. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, how are you yelling at her about this?
Yeah,
and you listen to people's lips smack to fall asleep. Shut the
word, yo. Damn, I don't know. Yo, now you got me. I'm about to call in with like a request one day. You can be interviewing somebody. I'm like, yo, I got something else weird. I got something weird to say. Like, I just realized I do this.
Niggas said, I know 3 weeks went by, but I figured it out.
Yeah, facts.
That's funny as fuck. Oh, come in. It's funny too. He showed up right as we was closing up shop. Hello.
Nah, I'm saying
What's
Smash
up,
home
man?
too.
We got Smash over here.
Smash
How's
home
everything,
too.
bro? Long time no see, man.
Know what I'm saying?
How's everything?
You know what I'm saying?
Nice seeing you.
Know what I'm saying?
We about to close up shop now with the final thoughts. You have to take a seat. So yeah, we closing up shop now. Is there any final words you want to leave the people with? Also, wait, before you start, do you want to rap? You want to give them a little freestyle? If you got something
I feel like I have to now.
Yo, if niggas rap, I like to ask niggas, do they want to rap?
Let me see if I can come up with something real quick.
Well,
keep asking your questions. And
all right, so no. These are the final thoughts. So I give the guests the floor basically to leave the people with whatever they want to leave them with, if they want to leave them with anything. So I was gonna ask,
I guess my final thought, love yours. You know what I'm saying? Can we do like Jesus and Mary with the rainbow?
Nigga hit him with a fucking J. Cole album.
Yeah, dead ass though. That's really my final thought. I guess would be like love yours and appreciate the time we have here and use it wisely. Like I understand like with the internet nowadays, a lot of people get lost up in thinking everything is fun and games, and like of course have fun. This is life, but also appreciate these moments and don't let them pass you by so quick. Like I was saying earlier in the interview, that's just the big thing I'm on now is just appreciating the time that we have here left. Like,
that's a fact. We done lost a lot of motherfuckers in over the years. Shit, like I done buried at least 10 people in the span of about fucking 5-6 years. So
look.
Motherfuckers drop like flies. So definitely appreciate the time that you got.
Yeah, I got check them projects out. That's how I'm gonna say I'm a rap. Check them projects out. It's hard to hide the paraphernalia out right now. Apple, Spotify, Deezer, whatever you use. You know what I'm saying? We got don't forget to buy the baggies, which is out now. We got a few songs later, which is out now.
That's a hard project name.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a hard project name.
Recycling bin freestyles dropping every week. We got a lot out right now. So apologize if I don't rap but there's a bunch of shit y'all can go look up. I feel good saying that now.
Go and find it. Shout your socials out before we close up. Here we go.
Shout my what?
Yeah, any socials, you know what I mean? Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
Instagram, Mr. We Live TV. I don't even know my Snapchat. I haven't used Snapchat in so long.
I don't use that shit.
Twitter, Mr. We Live TV. Facebook, Tim Foster. YouTube is We Live TV Productions. I'm trying to make sure I get all these right.
I'm also gonna put everything in the description for you. So make sure after y'all check out the episode when it drops, it's gonna be about a week or two. Yeah. All the socials will be inside the description. I want to thank y'all for showing up, for listening, for showing love, showing support. Thank you again, Tim. I appreciate it, John, coming through, showing love. And yo, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you're still amongst the stars. Peace.
I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody nobody knows me. Really, that's the old me. Going through some changes right here and now.